Hi, welcome to your Rock du Jour.
I'm Callan Bentley, and this is the Mini Professor. Want to wave anything else, like the fossil we brought?
Oh yeah, here's my new hand.
All right, so he's showing off this. This is a scallop fossil. It is Pliocene in age, and this is the state fossil of Virginia. What's it called, Baxter?
Chesapecten jeffersonius.
Chesapecten jeffersonius. Pecten is Latin for scallop, and Chesa refers to the Chesapeake Bay, and Jeffersonius obviously is in tribute to Thomas Jefferson, an early president of the United States. What's distinctive about Chesapecten jeffersonius?
It has 7 ridges.
Okay, so we counted 7 ridges or ribs on this shell. So it's corrugated, something that gives it strength relative to the same thickness but a smooth surface. And Chesapecten jeffersonius has a relatively limited number of ribs. Depending on how you count them, most people come up with a number around 9 to 11 for Jeffersonius. And it's also got a relatively rounded edge to the shell. Makes it distinctive relative to other species in the Chesapecten genus, like Chesapecten middlesaxensis and Chesapecten madisonius, which have more ribs. So this is the state fossil, and I have a personal connection to it being the state fossil. The Virginia state delegate who wrote up the legislation was a professor at the College of William and Mary, where I went as an undergrad, and his son was my college roommate. So there was that sort of tie-in. And then the scientific advisor for the legislation was my advisor in undergrad, Dr. Jerry Johnson of the College of William and Mary. And that law designating this as the state fossil was signed into law by Doug Wilder, the first African-American governor in the United States. The other thing that's sort of distinctive about this is a historical aspect, and that is that Chesapecten jeffersonius was the first fossil illustrated in the scientific literature from the New World, from the Americas. So in 1687, Martin Lister drew a picture of this and published it. And as a result, it's got historical significance. Otherwise, it's a fairly unremarkable, though noble looking, Pliocene scallop. But because of that historical connection, and this is a state that's very big on its history, it was designated as our state fossil. You can find it in the coastal plain of Virginia. Anything else you'd like to add? Okay, why don't you send us out with a nice, strong conclusion.
And that is your Rock du Jour.
Nice projection.